gorgeous people, how are you? So it's Monday. That's about how I feel about Mondays. Actually, more I feel like wah, wah. But anyway, it's Monday. So the good thing about Monday is that I get to see your gorgeous face, and yeah, you get to look at this mug. Well, what can you do? So today we're gonna do a look based on, can you guess what was the biggest event to happen last night? Could it have been the Grammys? I think it was. And hopefully you can tell by this porcelain veneer here. I tried to go as light as possible. We're gonna do some Adele. Oh yeah. It was pretty simple too, actually. The main focus there were bright red lips and lots of lashes. I'm going to start out with my primer, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Color Tattoo, the white. It's called Too Cool. I like to keep a little sponge handy. I call it my eraser, just to get anything that might, you know, kind of fall down in action. And today gets to be the first time that I get to use my new Inglot palette for you guys on camera. I'm use my little rainbow set right here. Okay, well I can't get it out right now with my fingernails without scratching it. So I'm going to use that middle shade. I'm just going to press that over my Too Cool. Next up, I'm going to take this brown rainbow color here, and I'm going to mix the top two with a fluffy brush just to accentuate the crease there. Really lightly. Trying to keep it kind of deep in the crease as well, so you don't get a lot of extra color. I'm really trying hard not to sing Rolling in the Crease in replace of Rolling in the Deep. Rolling in the crease. I put that peachy color in the crease, and I wrote it, and I blended it and your colors into your own skin. Then we're gonna take that really light peach color again. I'm gonna use that to highlight this whole thing. And that's all I got to say, cause something. Alright, so we've got that same really light color that's in the top of this rainbow palette. I'm gonna use that as a highlight. And to really blend any harsh line we have out. So I'm going to run a black liner in my lower waterline. Her lashes are really defined on there. I almost feel like there's a little bit of a kohl rim. Okie doke. Now we get the really thick liner, and I'm going to use my NYX Super Fat Eye Marker just so you get a thick line at the very beginning. You don't have to keep going over and over and over. I'll start with my one thick baseline, and then if I need to make it thicker, I will. Make sure you get as close to the lashes as possible so that you don't have any light colored gaps there. And then I'm going to not really wing it out so much as just create an ending. So I do my little flat top there, and then just connect that bottom. I have no eyebrows, so I'm going to fill in my brows real quick. Next up, I'm going to use my Elizabeth Arden bronzer, and I'm going to mix my light and my dark together, and I'm just going to kind of run those in the crease right above, not the crease, I'm sorry, in the contour hole right there, right above it, and kind of pull that in. Okay, next up we're going to go for some lashes, and I'm actually going to double my lashes because Adele's they're different from mine. It looks like she has a half lash on almost, and they're really thick on the outer edges. I don't even know if she has any on the inner edges. Those might be just hers. So what I want to do is go for a full, like long, let's go for length here first, and then we'll go for the thickness, and I'm going to put some thicker ones on the outer corners. So first up, and go with these. They're the ones, these are kind of my go-to lashes. These are just some plain Ardell lashes I got from I think CVS or Walgreens or just a drugstore, Target, wherever. So they're pretty thin, but they are pretty long. I took these lashes, which are from NYX. They're called Gorgeous. And I ended up cutting them in half, like this. And I'm just gonna stick these on the outer part with the longest end to the outside. So I'm gonna do those real quick. And all I do is add glue to them and then stick them on top of that other seam. I'm going to start on my lip. So I have these two colors from Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics, OCC. I have NSFW here and Harlot. And Adele's lips are kind of a bright orangey brick red. I mean, that's the best interpretation that I could come up with. So I'm mixing those two together almost equally. You guys liked it. I hope you guys liked the show. So my question for you guys today is, if you were to go to the Grammys, whether that be as a presenter, a performer, just to walk the red carpet, whatever, would you do your own makeup or would you have someone else? So that's it. Have a good evening, y'all, and I'll see you next Monday, if not sooner. Bye.